Hello everyone, this is just a short video to discuss the Knowledge Days that are starting next week. So the purpose of Knowledge Days is to focus on our retrieval element of our curriculum. We know how important retrieval is for our pupils, and it comes in two forms. It's the retrieval practice and spaced retrieval. And the Knowledge Days helps us do that spaced retrieval of previously learned content. So our Knowledge Days will focus on content from autumn 1 and all the topics and subjects we have taught during that time. Knowledge Days will consist of two activities. The first one is group presentations, and the second one is the Lbq Quizzes using the Lbq unit assessment cycle document, which I will show you very soon. So the first part is to promote our speaking and listening in school, and this is our group presentations. The idea is to give small groups a different subject that they have done in autumn 1. So you might have one table focusing on the geography unit, one table on the RE unit, one table on the art unit, or one table on the DT unit. Now during this group presentations, they'll get the books out, they'll get the knowledge organisers out, and they'll discuss in their small groups and talk about what learning has happened. Now you give them a short period of time, might be 20 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on your class ability and the expectation you want of that presentation and how you want it presented. And then each group will then present to the rest of the class. This way, children are learning from each other. They're using that retrieval practice to build on knowledge that has been learnt, and they're also doing it spaced retrieval because it was taught last term. Once that has been completed, they'll then do the Lbq quizzes, which we do at the end of each term. This time, though, we're looking at all the Lbq quizzes from the autumn term. And to use this, you'll bring up the Lbq unit assessment document. To find this, on the Red Lane drive, you'll go to Resource, you go to Pedagogy, you'll go to Knowledge Days, and you'll see there's two files. There's Lbq unit assessment cycle without the knowledge days. That's the one we don't want because this doesn't have the knowledge days on. This just has the end of term Lbq quizzes that you need to deliver to your classes. And the second document is the Lbq unit assessment. On the Macefield drive, it's all staff 2021, and in curriculum, you'll find a file that says knowledge days, and the same file is in here. Now, if I bring this document up, you'll see that the first page is similar to what you've seen before. This tells you what Lbq quizzes need to be given at the end of each term. So at the moment in year 1, in history, why the iPad's more fun than grandma and granddad's old toys. So it's a toy unit. They'll do this at the end of spring 1. Again, the textiles and seasonal changes in science, they'll do it at the end of spring 1. Obviously, that's not been taught, so we're not doing those Lbq quizzes yet. So this page we don't need at the moment. This is what we use at the end of each term. The page we do need is this one, which is the knowledge day assessment. And this is a grid with each term on, and it tells you which subjects were taught in the previous term. So for instance, if we look at spring 1, which is this knowledge day assessment, we've got all the subjects from last term. So we've got a geography unit, an art unit, 2 science units, and I know one of those was a slight change, and also the RE unit. Now the RE units have all been made. The science units have all been made for Key Stage 2. For Key Stage 1, they are currently being made but aren't quite ready yet. They will be ready though for the end of term, so you can just hold off that for now, but you can still do your group presentations using your knowledge organisers for those science units. I did say science, didn't I? Can't quite remember. So this then tells you which Lbq quizzes you need to play for your class. So if I scroll down to another year group, just to give you an example, go to year 3. So again, the first page tells us the Lbq quizzes at the end of each subject. We don't need that at the moment. The second page, though, gives us our knowledge day assessment. So again, in year 3, you can see there's a few more this time, but we know that these Lbq quizzes are really quick, really short. They get us the information we need, and it's making sure that children are revisiting that knowledge all the time. It's not just we did it in autumn 1 and we're never going to touch it ever again. Each term, the idea is that we will touch it through these knowledge days. And also each term, the idea is that we will build up that knowledge and learn more. So if you did find that most children weren't at the expected standard in autumn or spring 1 in a certain subject, this is the time during them group presentations to reinforce that knowledge, maybe reteach part of it to make sure that this does increase, their score does increase. Any questions? As always, just give me a shout. And enjoy your knowledge days. I'm looking forward to walking around during these days. I know SLT will be walking around having a look and getting feedback from yourselves to see how it's gone. Thank you very much for watching.